Hello YouTube, welcome back to Transport Fever. Yesterday, or depending on when you've watched this, but yesterday we created our first line over here from Prescott to Wimborne Minster, and then we just connected it up to New Milton, and we've got some growth going on. And I was talking about what the plans are for this series. If you haven't seen that episode, do go back and watch that episode. It was a 40-minute episode to introduce Transport Fever. From now on, the episodes are going to be back to my usual 20-minute long episodes, which I just think work well. But they are going to be, there's going to be one today, there's going to be one tomorrow, and possibly on Monday. Yeah, on Monday, and then it's going to go on to a schedule of Sundays and Wednesdays, or something like that. Sorry, Saturdays and Wednesdays. So yeah, you can see here right now our first issue is we've got 206 people waiting over here. Now, what I did do is I've gone and fixed some of the growth factor. I think the growth factor was set too high in the configuration, so I've dropped that just so that it doesn't overwhelm us too quickly. So that's going to change how this runs. Hopefully we shouldn't get too much crazy amounts of growth. What we're going to do is we're going to get this playing, and we're going to start double tracking this. So here we go. I think about here we'll start double tracking. And you can see that the trackling is going to be is a lot better in Transport Fever. Watch this. Ta-da! We can create tracks that go anywhere. Heck, I can even create a track that goes, if I was to go like this, I could create a track that went straight across to. Would you look at that? That doesn't look brilliant. Never mind, let's try that again. There you go. That goes straight across to. Would you look at that? That's not me. There you go. Thank you. That goes straight across to. Would you look at that? That was a bit odd. So there you go, there's going to be a lot of complicated track laying going on in the future. But of course right now it's going to be all nice and simple. Let's go and burn the rest of this money before we take out any more of a loan. And double track all the way up to the stations. What we'll do over here is we'll possibly go just here. Like that. And of course, some of this track may remain in the future. You never know. Some of this track may remain. We may switch these over and use them for freight. We may use them. We may use them for anything. We may use. I think, in fact, this possibly this section of track I think will remain, but it may end up going into the city as opposed to there. Similarly, here, this section of track may end up going in here and then round as opposed to there. Anyway, there's lots of things that are going to happen. But it's all about when and how long it's going to take and how profitable all this is going to be, because obviously we're going to need a lot of money. We're in 1851. We're not, as you can see, we're not making any money, but in 1850 we lost 2.36 million. This year we've only lost 500,000, so that's a good sign. What I want to do is I want these three towns to be making something. It's currently carrying our 66 passengers. Seems to have smoothened up a bit. Maybe that growth factor was causing an issue, I don't know. Never used to, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, there's plenty of fun to be had. And into the downhill section. Okay, maybe not into the downhill section. And I am running some mods on here. Not a lot, just some. Too much slope. Fine. So that is the downhill section, isn't it? Oh wow, that's interesting. There are two different levels. I was not expecting that. Like I said, some small bugs that need to be worked out. It's odd. I hope this connects now. It does. Yeah, look, they're at the same level. Same level, same level, same level. There it's sloping. You can see it start. Wow. Okay. It's kind of cool in a way. It is cool. Right. So we've got double track through most of this. This thing's not going to make any money, is it? No, because it needs to go back to the next spot. We're going to lay some path signals down. And as you can see, I've got a mod that puts them on the other side, which is exactly what I'm after. So I am going to be putting these signals down on the opposite side, exactly like that. Alright, and we'll put, I think we'll have one in the forest on either side, like so. And we obviously need one right here, like so. Coming into this station needs to be on this side, like so. We'll put two more perhaps about here, like that. And then the final one needs to go right about here. Okay, so now we're pretty much out of money and we're out of things to do until this train comes here, drops its passengers off, heads back up this way. Until then, we can't do anything. So let's fast forward. So I'll be using the fast forward, perhaps not as much as I used in Train Fever, but I will be using it. Oh look, minus 445 quid. And I've changed things over. This should now show me in meters. So when I buy a new train, which I will be shortly, it will show it in meters. Now you're probably wondering, why aren't I buying a new train now? I could just get a loan to sort out this train, job done. It's not what I want to do. 223k there. The reason being is I need this train to be gone. I really need this train to be gone up there. And yes, there's probably going to be 3 or 4 trains running here, so I'm literally only going to wait for it to get to there before I create or set the new train going. Right now, let's actually get the new train ready. So we need a loan. So we're going to borrow something, 2.5 million I think I borrowed. Buy trains, nice and quick. Yellow, one of that with 12 of these in brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And go. And you saw the length of the train actually came up there as well as whatever it was. I forgot to actually stop and highlight that. I was watching it. I think it came up to be about, what was it, about 84 meters or something. There we go. So now we've got 72 on that railway. This one, I think, just made some money. And we have lost money again, as usual. But that's okay. That is okay. So this is going to be the route that for the next few years has got to grab us some money. It's going to be the important route. Oil. I want to see if I can get fuel going. There's way too many industries around here as well. But I suppose that's kind of realistic. You have industries everywhere. I think that's another configuration tweak I made that perhaps wasn't the best choice. But at least it means that we have options. Some of them are still difficult. I mean, for example, we could probably get steel, which means we could get machines. But fuel is going to be all the way up there, and then to try and bring it back down is going to be difficult. Is that actually making money now? It is making money. Look at that. 1851, 1852. It's made 117k. I think it's going to make more than 117k. Fantastic. So we've got some money making going on. Let's go to the line manager. Ta-da. 426, 20k, 20k, 7k. That's it. That's what we're after. Let's see if we can push this. So that makes a little bit there. So I think majority of the passengers want to go here, don't they? Which means, what's this going to make? 25k, yeah. So it looks like the passengers, it's really passengers that want to go from there to there mostly. Let's slow this down. 463k though. That means that we look at that. That's a profit. That's a profitable year. It's not so much of a profitable year. But that's because we did spend 1.3 million on new vehicle, on a new train. So that's why we lost $1 million. So really, if we look at that, offset that cost, we've really made quite a significant amount of money. Fantastic. I'll let them deal with whatever they need to deal with. Let's start getting the next station in. Now this station is going to be an end station, because there's nowhere we're going from here. I don't plan to go up to Chagford or Camelford or down to Stowmarket or anything. Not from here. This is going to be the end of this route. And then perhaps we could do a bus line up there to another train route. You never know. You never know. Right. Let's go ahead and create a station. Very aggressive, like I said. One track looks a bit stupid here. There's another new type of station, which is a terminal station. One track does look stupid. I mean, it's probably designed for 2 tracks, right? Yeah. How much is the difference in cost? Was that 140 there? Yeah. Okay. Let's not be stupid. Let's actually do second street connection. You can probably only do that with even tracks. Let's stick this one up here. I don't know, like that, and then another medium street around the back here. It's kind of all right, isn't it? Oh, that's a bit wonky. Let's do that. That will probably change, but I'm going to do it myself. There we go. Also, if you look now, if you do that, it changes a whole lot to the next junction until you press shift. If you press shift, you'll see it can do it in small segments. So that's something else. All these little tools here and there. Right, and I want to create a road that's going to go around the back of this here. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. And let's stick our depot right here. Oh, that's not a depot. Depot, right? Oh, we can't. Here? Okay, here. Why can't we stick it there? Interesting. Okay, we'll stick it right there. Okay. How the train's running? Here comes one in. What you making? What you making? Tell me what you're making. 100k. 100k on that train being made. What you making? 100k. All right. That's, you know what? That's all right. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. Let's before the end of this episode try and hook up this next section of rail. Okay, how much is a direct connection again? Let's find out. It's not going to be 2.6 million. 437k. Does it avoid the hill? It does? Yeah, it does. Okay. It cuts through it there. That's what I want to avoid. I don't want it to do that. The reason I don't want it to do that is obviously saving money. So could I... If I did... We could have a slow corner coming right up here. Ah, that's no good. A very slow corner. Okay, that will do. Bit of uphill and downhill. But now we should be able to keep it away from the hill. Yeah, see, we're just keeping it as far away from that hill as possible. Okay, straight up. It's in a bit of a trench. Ugh. Can I keep it out of the trench? Yeah, I can. There we go. That's a lot cheaper. That's a lot cheaper. How it ended up in that trench in the first place, I'm not sure. It must have followed some... Yeah, I think it's followed that, hasn't it? There, it's just followed it along. Okay, so we've done that. Now let's go ahead and hook up the... This is obviously end of line. There. And over we go. Okay, I'm going to do this in small sections again. I don't want to lag everything out as I'm constructing track. Here's a struggle. Is this going to cross over? Construction not possible. Oh wait, there we go. That'll do. Phew. You see, that's quite an angle. You would not be able to have that angle normally, I don't think, in Train Fever anyway. Which is why I really like Transport Fever already, is all those little bits and bobs. And we'll just hook this up like so. Okay, path signal. One there. We've got one on the other side already. Let's stick one halfway along this. I don't know. Here. Like so. And then one right down the end, which is going to be, oddly enough, waiting on this line. I've done that again, haven't I? It's really, I should have had that one being the straight. It doesn't really matter. Does not really matter. That is a sharp corner though. I'm glad that's down to what, 40 miles an hour? That's a very sharp corner. Anyway, that's that one done. To end the episode, let's go ahead and create the shuttle for Amble. So, we'll leave that up there. We need to create these. Here we go. Of course, outside the station now. Let's see if I can get this right. Before I was doing it on this side. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to stick with it on this side. Why not? Otherwise, I'm probably going to end up messing things up. Can I put one in the middle there? Yes, I can. That's good. There. 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 Where's that last one? There. So if it comes up this road and then goes here, should be fairly good. Okay. Yep. Let's thank you. New line. Red for the shuttles, of course. Shuttle Ambo. And we're going to go here. Oh yeah, it's this way, isn't it? There, 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 there. Perfect. That's that done. Are we going to start the shuttle right now? Considering how much traffic there is, what's our finances looking like? Our income's exactly 1 million. I'm not sure whether it would it pick up completely. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, we're definitely going to make a profit. I can see it happening. You can see the profit happening. Although that being said, this is just completely died off. You know what, we're going to run it anyway, so we might as well end the episode off by actually getting that running. Buy road vehicles. Red ones again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Do what you need to do. That's a really weird. That's really strange, this. There you go. There you have it. That is actually what we've got so far. So that brings us to the end of episode 2. I hope you guys are already enjoying the series. If you are, please do hit that like button. and leave a comment in the comments box below, and do subscribe for more videos on Transport Fever. Another video will be coming out tomorrow. That will be another 20-minute video. In that video, the plan will be to get another train running, get this all hooked up, and that would be our southwestern railway sorted. And then we're possibly going to immediately move over to looking at perhaps some freight, and maybe looking at somewhere to find food. And if I can do that, then we'll immediately look at that. If not, we might start looking at other passenger lines or bus routes and things like that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're looking forward to that. I'll see you guys in the next episode.